What's up, everybody, and welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling review. And you know what? I really have been off these reviews. One reason is that I've become busy, even though I've been putting up my Monday Night Raw or SmackDown reviews. But I haven't really put out any type of Impact review. And yeah, many things have passed in the past few weeks since after Slammiversary, or if you want to call it GFW, if you want to say that. But from stuff from the Alberto case and Page thing, and if the belt would be taken off of him, and from other segments, and from people in the company or leaving the company, or that Karen Jarrett should not be on TV in general, or a lot of things for TNA. But kind of speaking on the show real quick for this week's on Impact. Wasn't a bad show, I'll say that. A lot of things have happened. One was a somewhat random six-man tag match. I believe it was Impact Day, and they had the Mayor of Orlando out there, Mayor Buddy Dyer as the ring announcer. And first up was Eli Drake, Chris Adonis, EC3 versus Eddie Edwards, Naramachi Marufuji, and Moose. It was a good six-man tag match, I'll say that. EC3 picked up the win, and almost with a new finisher, but a double underhook slam for the pin after kicking Moose in the nuts. So I will say that. Got the EC3 and them got the win right there. Pretty good match, I'll say that. One thing I do know, I believe that's been in the past few weeks, I should have said for us right here, is that number one, get Eli Drake, push this guy. He said he needs a title shot. Get him away from Chris Adonis. He's not doing anything well. And he kept doing that Swole Mates thing, which I believe that show didn't even play on TV this week for some reason. So we didn't even see that, even though they've been playing and hyping it up for weeks with them on the show. Mackenzie Mitchell was actually distracted by, which we've seen this guy been doing these warm-ups, just some heavy guy, and he's just doing squats, and he says his name was Richard Justice. And, he's warming up because he's a standby wrestler. He said it's his job to fill anytime they go short. And Mitchell's pretty much said that's the stupidest thing she's ever heard, and he's just saying it's stupid. It's very valuable, and he has to stay ready because he can be called at any time. I don't know a lot about this guy, but we'll see what happens. The Chris brothers, I don't really know about them that much, but they said they're gonna be debuting soon in OVE. I don't know what that means, but that's coming. Alberto El Patron supposed to be going against LAX tonight. Even though I enjoyed LAX beating the living crap out of Alberto now for a reason. So who's the face here? Next they showed LAX, who's gonna face him in a gauntlet match tonight. It'll be him versus Alberto. Pretty much LAX versus Alberto. Bobby Lashley headed to the ring as he wanted his title shot. He demanded a championship match, and it's about the pecking order around here. And that Bruce Pritchard says, it's the wrestling business, because he wants to give him a title shot. And there was a lot of things, he's worked his way from the bottom to the top, and now everything's different right now because of new management. But those are the guys that come in day one and want a title shot, but they're just not gonna get it, which is ridiculous. So he says, anyone that tries to step forward to him, he will take him down until he gets his title shot. Bobby Lashley said he called out Bruce Pritchard, and he will be getting it at Destination X. Bruce Pritchard then came out with tires saying, you're not getting a title shot. Alright, next thing you know, Matt Sydal comes out and says, I haven't forgot about last week and I won't be ignored. Bobby Lashley remembers no-sold him and shoved him to the ground and going to spear him until Sydal came out and he hit him with a knee and then hit him with a shooting star press. And then, even though the segment was actually good talking, but the crowd did not react to it at all. Which now at Destination X it will be Bobby Lashley versus Matt Sydal, and whoever wins will get a title shot of their choosing for that, most likely the X Division of the World Heavyweight Championship. Personally, I think they need to get the belt back on Bobby Lashley. It was a very bad move now to put it on Alberto, because we now know the whole situation with that. So hopefully they get the belt back on him sooner or later. Next was the Super X Cup, which has been really enjoyable, which I've actually liked better than what the Cruiserweight division is doing on right now in WWE. Davey Richards, I don't know when his last match will be on this show, or maybe this was it, because we all know that Davey Richards has left the company he wants to go pursue his goal as a doctor, and he talked about, which they did the vignettes, somebody he's been wrestling for 23 years, and he's going to get Taiji Ishimori, and he comes from Japan, and he's been in that dojo's system where they weed out the weak, and people have left in the middle of the night, so he knows what it's like because he's lived in a Japanese dojo before. And Ishimori says he's going to beat him, which was a very solid match, really competitive. I enjoyed this match. These dudes were kicking the living crap out of each other, right? These two was like almost like, I don't want to say a strong style, but very stiff shots to each other. Like, very great match. I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this Super X Cup. So, I believe Ishimori got the win with a was a 450 splash. Yeah, he hit him with 450 splash. So I enjoyed him and Davey Richards. So it was really good. But yes, we all know Davey Richards has left the company, and like I said, he wants to pursue his goal as a doctor, so good to him. But it is a bit of a significant loss. I did like the Lone Wolf gimmick. I did like his feud with Eddie Edwards. So it does really suck that Davey Richards had to go. Sienna with KM winning against Rosemary in a last knockout standing match for Knockouts Championship. Really great match. A freaking brawl out there with these two. Really stiff also. Especially when Rosemary fell through that table. Like, it looked really brutal. Especially the chair shots they hit with each other. Like, almost like like swords almost. The kendo stick shots. KM, I don't know. I guess it somewhat protects Rosemary because Sienna didn't do it by herself. But I do like, listen, they have a gold man in Rosemary, right? They really just got to keep Rosemary on top and hopefully get the belt back on her, because she's done really good as a face ever since she was a heel with Decay. It does suck that, Decay is no more, and Crazy Steve is not in the company anymore, and, Abyss is Joseph Park right now. But I enjoyed this match. One of the best matches of the night, alright, with Sienna and Rosemary. Grado with Joseph Park. Talked about, I guess he has to get married tonight, so that's gonna happen. EC3 talked about his new move, that double under move he did, the ECD, the Ethan Carter driver. He will get a title shot with Moose next week for the Grand Championship. Mackenzie Mitchell talked about Alberto Patron, as he had his brother and father with him, and that Conan is crazy, just like it was 25 years ago, and now he's going to take down LAX. Trevor Lee, which actually has a personality on here, wrestles with the title on. He is the champion, and he searched all over the globe to find the best high flyer in Mexico. This is about Octagoncito, which was won by Countout. Octagoncito won. But this guy's really good. He's one of the minis over there, and I've even said this about even Impact, especially from last week. So you saw a lot of luchadors on there, mostly from either AAA or Crash, because I saw a lot of Lucha Underground guys like Drago and King Cuerno on there, or El Hijo de Fantasia, and soon Johnny Mundo and Taya are gonna be on there, but it's gonna be at a live event though. Pretty much Sanjay Dutt tried to come out and get his belt back, but Bruce Pritchard took him, which I don't know why they keep doing that, because it's his belt, so shouldn't he Pritchard just make him get his belt back? So I don't know. So, but the Trevor Lee Octagoncito thing was alright. Conan talked about the gauntlet match, and he was gonna put Homicide in there first so he could cripple El Patron. Grado and Joseph Park came out. Now Grado had a suit on, which for some reason this segment was really the crowd really reacted as he called out Laurel Van Ness, and that saying she was knockout gorgeous and she's intelligent, and he's made him happy, so I guess he has to marry to keep citizenship here. Grado gave her a ring in the crowd cheer until Allie came out there for some reason. And then Braxton Sutter sent it to the back. Congo Kong came out, and Joseph Park pretty much left the ring with Grado and then picked up Laurel Van Ness. I don't know where this thing is going, but it has been really funny, I'll say that. Main event time, I guess the TNA and GFW champion Alberto Patron went against LAX, which really kind of pissed me off right here. Homicide is immediately eliminated in seconds. I don't know if Homicide was injured that this happened, because honestly, Homicide looks like I ain't seen Homicide wrestle since the whole beatdown clan thing, and that was like 2 years ago. And all you see him do is occasionally come in and hit a gringo killer. So I don't know what was this up. I guess Homicide was hurt, but that just really made me mad right there. And then he beat the tag team champions, which I thought he looked too strong over there. The tag team champion shouldn't be just losing that badly to the world champion. But pretty much after he had a cross arm break, I believe, on Santana, everybody at LAX came in and started jumping him, and they tied him to the flag and stuff. And those cars came out and tried to help, heal those cars' son, or brother really, and he tried to attack him, and then his father couldn't do it until the Veterans Award came out, Crimson and Wilcox, and they pretty much laid out LAX to end the show. So I don't know. Some people think that Patron is making LAX look weak. I don't understand the point of this feud, because one, LAX should be fighting somebody for the tag titles, and it looks like the Veterans of War will again. I don't know, they're not going against Laredo Kid and Garza Jr. Alberto, I don't know how long he'll be champion, but I do believe at the next set of tapings, I believe the belt will be off him, even though he's been cleared of all charges now. But I really do believe they need to get the belt off of this guy and get it back on Bobby Lashley or somebody. And we don't know if Austin Aries will come to the company ever since he's left the WWE. But it's Destination X. So we don't know what's gonna happen. But Alberto, they just need to send him back against Lashley. Alright? They really do. The show was okay this week. I know there's been a lot of problems in that company, and the Hardy case, and multiple other things, but hey, what do I know and stuff. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. I just really need to do another of these reviews because I just haven't been on it in a long time.